Alrighty then.
Welcome.
I think we're back for like the fourth time.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
Did
Damn.
Did you have to say that in the Easter speech?
Jesus wept was my favorite Easter speech. I
Oh,
don't
no,
remember.
that's not Easter speech when you say welcome, welcome, welcome.
Uh-uh.
That's when you do the welcome to the church.
I don't know. It's so long.
All right.
I don't know.
I forgot.
I can't even tell you. Do you remember last time you was in church hall?
And my Uncle Fume.
Yeah. Another few.
Yeah. I have an uncle that just had
Another
a
few.
pastor
damn.
anniversary. I don't know if it was church anniversary or pastor anniversary. And my mama was like, everybody need to be there. In the group message, somebody said, I'll be at work. I wanted to say so bad.
Me too.
I wanted to say, I would be walking my fish.
What?
But they wouldn't go get it, though.
They don't be mad at you.
And then I had learned that he was going to have like a Facebook Live. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'm finna tell them I already got my seat reserved.
Oh, Lord.
And then mama liked it when I told them that.
She liked it.
But I'm so glad, like, I love my uncle to death, man. I love my uncle.
Yeah.
I love my family.
To life.
And it went to life. And it was a lot of my family that showed up. But I'm so glad I didn't go because they had to sing. And everybody that came with the family sung with the family.
So you had to sing too?
Man, bruh, can't remember the last time I sung in church.
Damn.
So, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I
It
died.
probably been a good time, though. Did you go to the?
I sing with my
the
family all the
repast?
time.
Did you go to the when they had the food and shit? That'd be my favorite part.
The anniversary?
Yeah.
Repast?
Hmm.
Yeah, they wasn't gonna have no food for me.
Oh yeah, that's right. They won't have some vegetables now. Do you eat bread?
The vegetables was gonna have pork in it.
Do you eat bread?
Barely. It probably have butter in it. Butter, eggs.
Oh, they come from the cow, don't it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then you ain't
I
gotta
love
apologize for
cinnamon
me.
butter
It's-
from
I got-
Texas Roadhouse. I got the cinnamon butter. Ooh,
Listen,
put on
it's
the
plenty of stuff I
goddamn-
can eat on over here. Listen, I just made
But
a
see,
creamy
but you
wild
can't
rice.
make the agave fucking syrup taste like no fucking cinnamon though, Letha.
Gee, that's a lie. That's a lie. I can create whatever I want to with that agave syrup.
My bad. Excuse me.
Crazy boy.
I ain't trying to disrespect you, man.
Boy, I think
know?
you tried to disrespect me.
Damn.
Okay, can we talk about what we got going on today?
We got Kanye. He sold everything. He made a site. He sold all them big names. Versace, Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, all them people he was working with and all that stuff. And when everything came, about, they turned their back on him or whatever. He showed them motherfuckers that he didn't need them.
Yeah.
He created his own site, created his own concepts of pieces, attire.
Mm-hmm.
That was inspired by what he was doing with them, I suppose, but sold everything for $20 on his site. Got
crazy.
that. Shannon Sharps and Mike Epps, they've been beefing. Alicia Keys and Usher. Tyrese on the run again. Man, Simpson man running business behind bars. And I say Simpson man because the first couple videos I seen him, he was simping to the women. But the last video I seen, he was talking about how he was pimping the women. What else?
That's pretty much it.
No. We had someone there. Her.
Yeah.
What else? And we had local news. I was gonna talk about Mr. Marquise.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we doing? We going to commercial?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and go to the commercial.
Are you standing
Why
on
do
business?
Go on, play it.
Are you standing on business?
What you mean standing on business?
Is your business getting the exposure that it needs?
I don't know, cousin P. You tell me.
Hell no. Because you're not promoting it on the morning TLG. Hell to the motherfucking no, because you're not utilizing the morning tea off the GP, general principle, general purpose, all that there. You're
What's up,
bullshitting.
y'all? In the comments, y'all. We this our 4th time being back. I know y'all sick of it, but y'all come on over in the upper room.
This how life works sometimes.
The rooms of the morning tea streaming doors are open.
All the morning TLGP streaming doors are open on Instagram. Cause we did it need to be on there.
No.
Well, we gonna have to work on that. But welcome y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Let us know how y'all goddamn weekend was. We missed y'all yesterday. It's all good. You know, y'all had probably called in anyway. Drunk ass from the goddamn boring ass Super Bowl. Cause the game was boring. You know, it was close. I'd rather it be close than a blowout.
Yeah.
But it was boring. It picked up a little bit at the end.
I honestly, typically, I really don't be keeping up with the Super Bowl and stuff like that. But I didn't hear a lot of exciting things other than the halftime show.
Taylor Swift, and Ice Spice in the box.
I heard Taylor Swift won.
She was David Ruffin and the Chiefs was the goddamn Temptations. Or was it the Heartbreaks? I get them mixed up. Which one was it? You know?
Mm-mm.
Well, y'all know in the audience, it was Taylor Swift and everybody else. They didn't come to see Otis. We do know that. We know that part.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, people say it ain't rigged. I can't.
Could have fooled you.
It could have fooled me. And listen, I can't point to the finger of all the evidence to say, look, this shit rigged. If you ain't got the eyes to see it, the ears to hear, I can't make it. Mm-hmm. But it got down now. So now I think I wish CeeDee Lamb or one of the Cowboy receivers or Dak, somebody would have got with the heifer. Then we probably wouldn't be on air for a week. You hear me? Cause guess what?
What?
Shit, I'll be partying for a week. Now, matter of fact, I'll probably come here. It probably be just not on time. It probably not in the morning time. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be more like the afternoon tea.
I'll probably take off. Take off. You know? Because it's been a while for us. Even though we hang in there, we've been real disappointed. So let's get into Kanye. First of all, Kanye had a hell of a message. I haven't seen what he been posting about his wife.
Right.
But what I did see is a video where he was talking about he was talking about how, you know, basically responding to a lot of people that had a lot to say.
I did see someone said something about his wife or something. Where they was saying something about.
Basically, I guess they saying she been naked every time he posted her or whatever.
Oh, I remember. Okay, I remember one time he posted and he said his cream and his coffee or something like that. It was something.
I ain't seen it. I don't know.
Something to that extent, and somebody responded was like, I like my coffee dark or something. Those ain't the exact words, but it was something to that extent. But
yeah.
You know, the Shade Room posted and stuff
well,
like that.
So I seen a video and I don't even listen. I have my preferences, right? So I shared it, but it was because of the message, especially the caption. I don't know what he's going through. I don't know what he's feeling. I don't know what he like, but what he like ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
Um, of course I would love to see him with a sister. Of course. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I honestly feel like it hasn't been long enough for him to kind of just really deal with the breakup.
Right.
Honestly,
Right.
especially all the dramatics around him trying to get her back
Mm-hmm.
before he finally moved on.
Right.
You know what I mean? But this caption, I'ma post my wife as much as I want, bro. It makes me happy. Some people don't want you to be happy. They want you to make them happy. I decided to make myself happy, and I'm happy with that.
Mhm.
And that was enough for me. Cause regardless of how he really feel, or if he feel that or not, that's a hell of a goddamn message. And the world would be a better place if people thought like that.
Right.
You know what I
Facts.
mean? So that's what I rock with. Now, outside of that message, I found out that he's releasing an album, or he released the album. I'm not sure the album logistics, but he definitely created a site with the clothing line. Everything $20,
Mm.
and it's like, okay, I see what he doing. He taking what number one is he feel like these top brands that he call himself linking up with,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't value him, or they didn't value him enough as
Right.
far as where they want to go with things. And he took it upon himself to say, hey, I'm gonna take, okay, my vision obviously is top dollar, top fashion world worthy.
Mm-hmm.
I got that validation. So let me bring the top fashion and bring it down where I'm basically allowing the regular people, everyday people that fuck with me, and I fuck with, and what I do it for, to be able to wear it, to be able to experience it.
Yeah.
And that's what I got from what he did. Uh but yes, everything, all it wasn't a whole bunch of stuff. And to be quite frankly honest, I love some of his shoes, but I don't like none of his shit. Uh that he got on his site. His clothing shit, I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's like the weird fitting shit, the
Yeah.
weird, I can't rock with it.
Yeah.
Not my thing. But for the people that do, because I know it's people that are big followers, so-called fashion people, that, is eating it up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, shit, for the people, cause hey, this shit that I get Old Navy
Right.
ain't $20.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for that, because he basically playing the Robin Hood. He basically playing Robin Hood, you know.
Yeah.
But him doing that profit 19 million over this weekend.
That's crazy.
19
19
million.
million is crazy.
Yeah, and it's so funny because people have so many hateful. The people that like him, the people that like what he does, support him, have so much negative shit to say because of his tactics.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't knock what he actually be doing out here. You really can't knock it.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
facts. He definitely he be having some method to his madness for sure.
Yeah. And it always end up being for a good cause.
Yeah.
So if anything, that should teach people to not be so judgmental, or to have more discernment on what to be judgmental about.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
cause okay, let's just say he do like white women. That ain't nothing new for men, black men.
Right.
Even though, hey, I'ma stick with my sister. You hear me?
Oh, and I feel like somebody said some. I feel like it was another celebrity or something that came out and said that he ain't been right since he got with Kim. Where did I see that at? They was saying like he ain't like basically they saying like he need to go back to the black women. But
Was it a black woman that said it? I mean, cause
no, so it was a man. It was a man.
Simpson.
I don't know who it was, but
He probably meant well.
I feel like I seen it somewhere.
He probably meant well, but when a nigga go off his path, you ain't gotta throw black women in there as the reason why he off his path. You know?
Right.
Cause think about it. You gotta have some issues up here to be off your path. Why would you put issues up here off on a black woman?
Mhm.
Cause if you off up here, what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do with you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
But niggas be so caught up in trying to cater to what a black woman would feel when she see that.
Mm-hmm.
That they don't even realize. And the black women, they don't realize it. They'll eat that shit up, not even realizing, okay, that's like saying this nigga is a nutcase. He got a lot of shit going on, and he should throw himself off on a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
They eating that shit up because it's like, okay, that made me feel good. He's saying he need to go back to the sisters.
Right.
But he not. If we talk about what he really saying, if he not up here, then that mean the sister suffers.
Right. That's true. That is definitely a different way to look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, because honestly, like, even when him and Kim Kardashian was together, I mean, I feel like people didn't give her enough props because I could just only imagine, like, yeah, like what she had to deal with on a day-to-day basis. I mean, while he was going through with everything that he went through and stuff, like, it was just like one morning he wake up, we don't know who Kanye West, you know.
That's what make it hard for me to have too much empathy for her because Kanye been off the wall since he came in the game.
Yeah.
He's been
right.
against the grain.
It's your,
you know
it's
what I
your
mean?
choice. It's your choice
So,
for sure.
A certain amount of that you gotta be already expecting to have to.
Facts,
you know what I mean?
Facts.
It's hard for me to.
But I feel like a lot of people was trying to make it seem like she was the problem type of thing. And I'm not saying she probably contributed to it or whatever. I don't know.
I honestly can't even do that because, like I said, people think I'm hard on women, but I'm just. I love women. I'm not. I'm disappointed in a lot of the behavior, but I'm accountability over all.
Yeah.
And how I view men is, we take a lot of the hits, but we not built to have to be complaining. We don't have time. We can't lead if a lot of our time is taken by complaining.
Mm-hmm.
We can't focus on what we should be doing if any of our time is complaining. Any complaining is taken out of our focus and what we really should be doing. Women, of course, y'all should and y'all do have the grace to complain. Yeah, it's a certain extent of the shit, so niggas get fed up hearing the shit, you know what I'm saying? But naturally, any being that's emotional in nature needs to be able to have that grace. We have our role for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we not built to be sitting up complaining. Not to say that we don't go through things that we shouldn't go through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we built how we built, and our role is set up to where we don't really have the room to complain. Yeah, it's okay to feel what you feel. But no, to sit and dwell in that shit like some gumbo, hell the fuck no. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. That's how the world is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't got too much empathy. I have more empathy for people that had to find out through research or through somebody telling them or through, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Nigga, she was on sex tapes and doing all this wild shit when you met her.
Right.
she was who she was, being the attorney's daughter from the O.J. Simpson case and all that shit, and the Ray J and the sex symbol and the sex kitten or whatever you may want to call it. She was all that shit before you. How do you feel like you is? Cause I think very highly of myself. I'm confident in myself, but I don't put myself above no bullshit that a woman might be with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't own no woman just because of the woman like me. Hey, I ain't the only handsome, funny, conversationalist, spiritual, counseling ass nigga. I ain't the only one.
Right.
You know, so I can't be too caught up in my own self that I feel like can't no other nigga touch nothing that I feel like I done, made my step with. So, for him to know what she was prior to, I ain't got no empathy. I ain't got no empathy for that.
Right.
You know, no matter what promises she gave him, I don't got no empathy, my nigga. You can have you got your pick of the litter, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody, married, whatever. That's who you pick. So it's almost like you had a little bit of groupie in you. You had a little bit of status, clout chasing you. Cause listen, if I'm so confident in what I bring to any situation, that means I should never consider who a potential partner is in that equation. You know? So I don't see him not feeling like, cause that's just like let's just say I had Kanye West talent musically. I would never feel like, okay, because I'm him, I have to have what the people of the world deems as the baddest chick.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta have a little bit of lack of self-love somewhere in there if you feel like because of who you are, you have to have who the world deems as the next outside of a Beyonce or, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Not to take anything away from him because he's a genius. But I can't deny the real. And if anybody that sit up there and say, hell no, he just really look. No.
Shannon Sharpe and Mike Epps.
Are you aware of anything of what was going on with that?
Yeah. I didn't. So I seen it was a thing where I guess Mike Epps had did a show and he had said something about him, but I didn't see that part. But I did see the part where Mike Epps had did like the video, and then I seen where Shannon Sharpe was talking about him on his show.
Okay, so in Mike Epps stand up, he said that Shannon Sharpe had reached out to him or whatever, and he said that he basically was being funny about, I'm not finna sit across you so you can look at my nuts,
right?
Or so you can sit up there looking like Madea and Big Frida, and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
My thing is this is a comedian. This is a comedy skit. Well, not necessarily skit, but you can't, this is how I feel. I know who that man is.
Yeah.
I know his profession is comedy.
Right.
I wouldn't take what he said
as no
you
can't take it out
real
of the
beef shit.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? We know he's a comedian. Right. And when the Cat Williams came out, he made a post about how a lot of it is comedy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think comedy should get a pass in certain areas depending on what they saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So first of all, Shannon Sharpe is not my aunt. I don't do that. I don't do that celebrity attach myself. I got real uncles that I look up to that's real niggas. Real mean. Let me not even say real niggas because a lot of people don't really understand the NEGUS meaning of niggas. They just hear niggas. So I got uncles that are real men, stand up guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To, I don't know this man. Yeah, he say some good shit on the fucking internet. He says shit that makes sense. He's a sports legend and he knows sports. That don't make him my uncle. Especially just because he smoked a goddamn Black and Mild. Don't none of my uncles smoke no goddamn Black and Mild. They smoke cigars and shit. If they do, you know what I mean? I had to say that because it made me cringe how people just attach themselves to these celebrities and these public figures, man. Like they your leader, like they your family just because they look like you and they said some good shit.
Right.
It's cringy.
I mean, but Erykah Badu is still my soul mother.
I get sick of a lot of listen. I fool with Erykah, but a lot of shit she say and do is funny too.
I mean, that's the thing. The thing with social media, it has allowed us to see celebrities in a different light. And yeah, we like their music, but we may not like how they operate. You know what I'm saying? And that's what social media is about. We getting to know them on a different level. And she
got 4 baby daddies, all of them in the music.
I mean, and honestly too, with social media, even just with, I mean, it could be a post or whatever a person to say, we still don't know them. It's just about what they say. So it could be a specific language because I come from a town where I can say a sentence and somebody in Dallas could take it in a whole different way and what I'm saying, crucify me.
Mm-hmm.
But in that same sense, if I tell somebody in Google, it's just a jokey joke.
Yeah, but so Shannon Sharpe had a problem with it. So on the nightcap, he went out. You seen that video?
Mm-hmm.
So he talk about pulling up on him, talking about I'm gonna see what you about, and he said I don't chase no lie, but I'm not gonna let you lie on my name.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. He said I ain't tripping about the gay stuff. I ain't gonna chase no lie, but I'm not gonna do is let you lie on my name. Can you tell me the difference?
I ain't understand that part. I did not understand that part.
I feel Shannon Sharpe is a cancer.
I feel like he
emotional.
Well,
emotional
I felt like
coaster.
It was like a little bit. A part of it was kind of admitting a little bit, like you know what I'm saying, baby.
Listen, man. If he go back and watch his own shit, I can't knock cause you do look zesty in a lot of the ways that you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Yeah.
Like Mike said, I ain't say you gay. I said you was looking a little zesty. Mm-hmm. You was looking like Madea. You was looking like Miss Frida. What type of nigga do call himself Shay Shay?
Right. Yeah.
You know? So,
but a part of me feel like he would win if they was to fight.
Who?
Mike Epps and Shannon Sharpe.
Who will win?
Shannon Sharpe.
I think that too. You don't think Mike Epps know that? You don't think they ain't got?
I know, cause
you don't think they ain't got to do with him saying I don't do no fighting?
Right. Mike Epps said, "Nah, you can step up to me, but I don't do no fighting."
I wouldn't have said what Mike said, but when I seen Shannon Sharpe, I'd be like Charleston White. And I have all type of weapons. You know?
Yeah.
Because, I'm going to get the best of you.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you sick. You damn near 60 years old, still bench pressing buildings and shit. So, if any nigga in his right mind would do the same. You know? But the whole, what I said about it, because he backtracked, recanted his statement, and had a whole positive We should have did that. Could have handled it better. We gonna sit down as men and talk about a situation, fairly quickly.
Yeah.
This is my thing though. It's tons of people that talked about him after the interview. It's tons of people that been talking about him before the interview. The reason why you're not on Skip shit, cause Skip fired you.
Yeah.
Not to say that he wanted to. I feel like his feet was put to the fire because of everything Shannon said. But you sit up there on live air and let Skip talk way better to you, to your face. You let him slide.
That's what Monique was talking about.
Yeah. 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 And man, I almost threw the phone when she said what she said because she was exactly right. Because when she said what she said, I felt exactly how she said. She said, yeah, we know what he said, but to us, it sounded like he said, put your glasses back on, boy.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt. And how dare you, nigga, because we the biggest consumers. We watch this shit because Shay Sharp on this motherfucker.
Right.
We don't want to see you, wrinkle motherfucker.
Right. So that's a clear guy?
Yeah. Caucasian. You know? And I ain't gonna lie. Even though I didn't watch it, I watched it to see Shay Sharp and shit, but I grew up liking the Skip. He a Cowboy fan too. You know what I'm saying? I grew up liking the Skip. You know what I'm saying? But unlike a lot of other people, I ain't gonna lie. I never forget. I never forget who I'm looking at, who I'm dealing with. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why it was so much more extreme to people what he said and what he meant. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never finna. I done been through too many situations. I can never forget who you are just because you show a little bit of love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you do flip, cause I done seen the flip. So when you do flip it, I ain't gonna be surprised. I'll be expecting it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie with that situation. To a certain extent, I seen Sharp for who he is. I think he's a man that stand on principles, of course, but the money and the status, he will compromise a little bit to maintain that. Mm-hmm. He will, and that's what I've seen.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't jump across the stage on Skip, man, I would have went off so bad that I might as well should have for how they was gonna treat me afterwards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for him to do what he doing now and be so successful with it, you should have did that. Right. Because we was gonna rock with you regardless. Mm-hmm. You had the talent and everything that's gonna draw people to you. You was gonna have the Ocho Cinco with you, and whoever that's with you, that was gonna happen independently regardless. Now you might not have the big, Jewish platforms to, tap in with you, but you would have had a big following to sustain yourself and to do what you're gonna do and to grow the shit. The Cat Williams still would have fucked with you and probably would have fucked with you sooner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because did nobody know what that was gonna do? They at 58 million now. It was the second, it might be the number one right now, but the most viewed episode in YouTube history.
Right.
You hear me? So, that's why that's a big reason why integrity is so important to me, because and taking the stairs. I understand. When you be a real one, you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it the snap of the finger. Mm-hmm. You gotta take the stairs because you gonna have to stay solid and you gonna have to stick to your guns. In so many situations where people they gonna acknowledge your talent, they gonna realize it, but they gonna need you to compromise what you really stand for. Right. But if you compromise what you really stand for, your message gone now. Mm-hmm. Your message, mine is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just feel like it's a black eye to the community, to the culture, to sit up there and let motherfuckers like Skip Pass, and everybody else that's been talking about him, and you talking about you want to pull up and see what Mike Epps is all about, man.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly he's joking.
Right.
You ain't have to sit up there and look zesty like that.
Mm.
And if you played it back and watched yourself, you would probably yourself be like, damn, I kind of was looking a little zesty.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, I mean,
what y'all
like
think in the
said,
comments?
I mean, that's pretty much like, yeah, it's like he picked and choose his battles, and he looked at Mike Epps like, oh yeah, I can get him. I can take on
sir.
him.
Can Alicia Keys sing to you?
She can. She have a different voice. I mean, like,
what you mean by different?
It's like she got like, it's kind of like a light raspy type of voice, but I know when it's Alicia Keys.
It's light raspy.
Yeah, but I've been hearing everybody talking about her performance, and people were saying that wasn't it. I didn't catch the bad part. I mean, because I've seen Alicia Keys perform, and I've heard some of her songs too, and I think that performance was great. I didn't see her cracking or nothing like that. But I've seen other performances where her voice cracked a little bit, or like in her music or something like that, because like she got that like raspy.
Are you aware of the spell that they had that was put on her?
What, by Usher?
No. They said that when she took that girl man from her, that her voice is gonna be fucked up till she gave the man back.
Shut up.
And that what people saying. I don't know.
No, I ain't heard
so
about
they was
that.
like, they was like, I gotta remind y'all that the spell was until she gave Swiss back. What I feel like should get Swiss. I feel like Swiss should get her back and go back. But I never really seen too many people say that her performance was bad. They said that her voice when she first started was fucked up. But I never really seen nobody say her performance was bad. Everybody was saying that Usher's performance was mid. And then you had other people that said it's one of the best ever.
Yeah. Hey, I just seen people just saying Alicia Keys no or whatever.
No what?
Like that wasn't it, basically. Like it was a lot of Alicia Keys slander. And from my perspective, maybe I gotta go back and listen to it again because I didn't hear nothing too.
I've been confused because I be hearing music. I be like, damn. With every female artist, I got my jams, and I be like, that's hard.
Yeah.
But then I feel bad because I hear a woman be like, I'm like, where they come from? She sound good to me. I guess I don't know saying.
A lot of people that talk like she can't sing or stuff like that. I feel like a lot of them don't understand the artistry. Because for one, I have these debates with people too, because I feel like for one, singing music is an art, and you can't really. It's not like a 1 + 1 = 2 type of thing. It's like everybody art is different, and people sing differently. People got different high notes and different stuff like that. So I admire artists for like their sound. You know what I'm saying? And some people judge off of I don't know what scale. And they be like, oh, no, she can't sing. And maybe it's because a person don't do the, or I don't know what it is, you know what I'm saying, who they comparing it to. But it's like, I feel like everybody got their different type of styles of singing. Like Alicia Keys, it ain't a lot of singers that sound like Alicia Keys. She got like I don't even know how to put, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like a flat, but it's also kind of.
She got a lot of range.
Yeah, she got range too.
Like that New York.
It's like a chill, but powerful at the same time type of thing, but it's just her style. And like like I said, I didn't see anything wrong with her voice. And even like with Usher, I mean, I did see it. To me, it kind of seemed like he was already kind of out of breath in the beginning. But I mean, it's a lot of parts that go into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like he played that really good. Like how he did his songs, it gave him time to catch his breath and, you know, say something. And then, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I mean, performing that ain't easy, man.
Exactly.
Especially
singing
you in
and
the whole
performing,
Super Bowl arena.
and you dancing
got,
and
you
shit.
got all these different parts that
all that old shit.
and then the mic doing this and you doing this and you coming all around like that's a lot. Like
and then you
the
fucking,
sound right.
Then you hunching and clothes burning. The fuck?
Woo.
So, did you see? Okay, first of all, they saying like after 2, he like tied with 3-4 with, I forgot who he said, but they saying Michael Jackson, Prince, then this Usher / somebody
Beyonce?
else.
Was it Beyonce?
Maybe so. I don't.
She had a pretty.
I've
dope.
seen a lot of Snoop Dogg nominations in there too. A lot of Noops fuck with. He had the Jackson State Band, the Sonic Boom. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
And he had a couple of Noops on his thing.
Yeah.
The Noops was loving that. You know what I'm saying? The shimmy
Yeah.
thing. What you just did. You feel me? Yeah.
I thought it was pretty dope because he did a lot of the hit songs, you know, because a lot of times we be waiting on a big artist to come and then they don't really hit the songs that we love. So, and he did like all the like the features and stuff that like we really fool with. So
Yeah.
I think he did an awesome job.
I was disappointed in Ludacris with that fucking with them shoulder pads on. It's just like, come on, man. Are you finna play in the game? Why you performing? Why you got shoulder pads on, man?
You know he dramatic. Now.
I hated it. I hated that part.
It's ludicrous.
I hated that part. I ain't lying. But
we had her.
Her
killed it.
Man, I didn't know. I've heard of her. I've heard songs where I'm like, I fuck with that, and then I heard, you know what I'm saying, that it was her song or whatever, but I never knew that much about her to know how talented she was as far as she know how to play all these instruments. I was watching in my sister's house, and our homegirl was, because she's a musician, and she was just talking about all the instruments she play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just like, that was dope.
Her being
That was dope.
in her bag for sure.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So shout out to her being on the Super Bowl stage. How long has she been out here like that?
So the story on her, because like when she came out as her, this is a story on her. She been signed since she was a little girl to the same label that she a part of.
It wasn't Diddy label, was it?
Huh? The same label that she on right now.
I said it wasn't Diddy label, was it?
Nah, I don't think so. But she, I want to say her dad is like a musician. He's in music, tough or whatever. But she's been signed since she was younger or whatever. And her label, I guess, they pretty much let her do her thing in her own time. And maybe she had some music out there, but it wasn't under her. So what she did, she came out and she wanted to, as an adult, she came out and she wanted to grow her fan base organically. And so she came out with the acronym HER. And when she was performing and every time she came out with a video, anything, she had shades on. So that was her whole thing. And she came out with HER Volume 1 and Volume 2 or whatever. And I just came upon it because I used to listen to Solange on Pandora or whatever, and HER came up and that Focus, that's what she popped out with, that what she debuted with, and that right there, me, can you focus on me? And so like, oh my gosh, I was in my single era, you know, all that stuff or whatever.
You wanted to be focused on.
I mean, you know, type shit. But she was spitting that stuff in her, and I was like, man, this girl is some. And like, she ain't show her face for a long time. People didn't know who exactly she was, but she also
do you think that's a good marketing tool?
It was genius. I feel like,
yeah.
And she at that same time she was acting on some Tyler Perry stuff.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, she was and people know her. I think her real name is like Gabrielle something.
Oh, twin. What's up, twin?
It's something like that. So she had a whole page with her real name and like her acting and stuff like that. And so people started putting two and two together. They like, this seems like she's her or whatever. Mm-hmm. And eventually she finally started revealing her face and stuff like that. But she did an interview with Breakfast Club, and that's how I know her story or whatever. But I thought, man, and she's like a musical genius. Like, she go hard. Like, her songs, period. But then seeing her going in and producing her tracks and actually just being hands-on with just everything, being a part of everything. And then after all of that, I learned that she played a guitar, and she always, showcased that in her shows and stuff like that. And I never really got a chance to go to one of her live shows. I really wanted to, but man, she go hard.
That's dope. Where is she from?
Cali.
In the Bay Area or the Southern California?
The Bay.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Damn, yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really dope. She gotta put me in mind of the female Big Crit. Cause Big Crit play all his own instruments, and he really do a lot of the producing and stuff of his own stuff too.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But yeah, I really her name came up. Cause I watched the show and I never really thought twice about it, but it was a lot of people saying that she was doing the movement, but she really wasn't playing that guitar. Man. On that Super Bowl show, but
listen, I know her personally. Yeah. I really don't know her personally.
No, I get what you're saying.
But like how she's so embedded in her music, ain't no way that lady finna get up there. For one, ain't no way Usher finna call her up there.
Yeah.
To do why and they ain't got no song together, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. To perform. Why would he call her out of all people to come and do a guitar performance if he was gonna be on some fake stuff? Yeah. Nah, that was real.
You know what though? Is her married?
I don't think she married. But she low key though.
That's who he should have been rubbing his hand on her ass and all that.
But they ain't
shit.
ever sung My Boo.
I don't care. How do you feel about that though?
I think it's all like it's just.
Please do not tell me that.
It's entertainment. That's just like a movie. I like if you marry and you in a movie, that don't keep you from having to kiss somebody in the movie. I mean, yeah, you have to agree to it and stuff like that. I'm sure they practice that, and I'm sure Swiss Beats was right there.
I don't care.
I don't care what you don't care, but I'm telling you as an artist.
Letha, that it wasn't a movie. Do you know that they did way more than what they did in the original video when both of them were single?
I don't know.
Yes, they did. All that rubbing on her ass and caressing her from the back and her goddamn basking in that goddamn shit.
He did not rub on her booty.
Yes, he did. That booty, his hand slid across that booty. I know what it looked like. I've been there.
No, now
it did, and my thing is this. Man, listen, man. I'm not against entertainment. I'm not, cause y'all could have did the waltz. Y'all could have did the electric slide. Y'all could have did the whatever slow dance. That is not the same thing as this man is grinding up behind you, holding you and caressing you. Mm-hmm. Like it's fucking Valentine's Day with that red ass dress, girl. And you is got your eyes closed and your mouth is wide, cheesing to the point where your jaw muscles probably was sore after the thing. That's how happy and that's how hard you was basking in this shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. Cause I feel like it's intentional because it's like, okay, the song is a great song. Everybody loves it. We do not have to see y'all clothes burning for y'all to perform. No, the entertainment don't gotta go that far. Porn,
you and everybody else is just so extra.
Porn is entertainment. Did you know that?
I need y'all to know that she went home with her husband and he went home with his wife.
Yeah, that night. But I'm gonna tell you something. From seeing what he probably before she got with Switch, he probably done hit that thing. It was, hey man.
No.
Shit.
I ain't get this.
Letha, she didn't have to look that happy. And my thing is this. We married. Damn. You can't just do a regular dance. You gotta be looking like a nigga just done swept you off your feet when you a married woman to me? Where is my respect? I said my vows to you. I pledge my life to you to provide, protect, to honor, and secure everything that got going on with you. Everything that you dealing with is what I gotta deal with. I picked you to do all that for. And entertainment means more to you than how I look by you let a nigga do that to you. That's just disappointing, man. That's just really disappointing.
Listen,
man, for real, because shit, you know, I ain't gonna do that. I don't want you to have to feel like, damn, will he fuck that bitch? Damn, has he fucked that bitch? I don't want you to feel like that. And I don't have to do all that for the song to be great, for the performance to be great. I don't have to do that. They did not have to do that to sing that fucking song. They didn't even do it when they were single. They didn't do it when they were single, Letha. It wasn't a caressing and you goddamn cheese from ear to ear. Now, hey, maybe they swingers. And maybe they play like that. Maybe they goddamn me, cause you got a whole lot of freaky shit in the industry.
Maybe people just look into it way too deep because
I always be too deep. Cause listen,
if I play Swiss Beats is one that's been in the industry for a while. So he I'm sure he's very, secure with the whole ordeal, like, the fact that he even came out and posted about it and stuff like that.
There's a lot of niggas that was secure and end up goddamn crashing out after the fact, finding some shit out, thinking if they didn't act like they was goddamn King Kong about the shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they act like they were King Kong until goddamn they really found some shit out. Mm-hmm. That's why you got nip shit in the bud. It's some shit is, listen, man, respect go a long way, man. And for me to pledge my life to you, come on, man, you gotta have a lot of more respect for me than that. Cause the talent, it ain't no call for it. You already who you are as Alicia Keys. Mm-hmm. You already who you are. You didn't need to do that to get on. You're not a person that just got in the game. That's these people that pressured you into doing some shit for the to be trending and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Man, I just where is the respect? That should be cringy. That should be cringy. Like, how can you do that and not feel like... It was a hot
5 seconds.
It don't matter if it was a hot half a second. Because at the end of the day, you represent the nigga that pledged his life to you. And you gotta let a nigga grind on you like that? And Usher got a goddamn bad reputation for that shit. He don't give a fuck. Who is who? He gonna do that shit. That's a whole ass nigga to me, man. Come on, man. What a respect. That's a married woman, bro. I wouldn't do no shit like that, man. That shit ain't cool. And maybe I'm just too old school, but I'm gonna be old school the day I die. If that's what it takes to motherfuckers be like, man, they fucking, but it's just entertainment. She sucked his dick, but it's just entertainment, y'all. Chill out. Cause that what she fucking might as well should have did.
You got a video to play?
No. God damn it. No.
It's time we move on from this.
Tell me what y'all think in them damn comments. Cause I know y'all know this shit wrong.
I think the world is so sensitive.
Motherfucker, we talking about niggas cheating all day and every day. Talking about how sorry niggas is and shit. Want a nigga to goddamn. Oh yeah, and then they go to Jamaica, be fucking them niggas on that raft with the paper bags. And want to talk about some just entertainment. You ain't know about that, did you?
What?
You ain't know them hoes be going to Jamaica. Fucking them niggas on their rafts. With them plastic bags and shit.
Doing what
I
now?
found that off TikTok. They be going to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you talking about them?
Fucking them niggas on them rafts.
Oh.
With the plastic bags. They be going down around with their plastic bag already ready. For the shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know about that damn shit. You ain't seen that shit on TikTok.
Nah, but I have been seeing like an uproar. Or everybody talking about going to Jamaica. Well, and then I heard where they said
that's why it's an uproar.
And then it was another situation where they said somebody had put something in the girl's drink or something. The girl's drink in Jamaica. And I guess had sex with them. I don't know.
I see why niggas rather just play usher role.
But I ain't gonna lie. Listen, when I went to Jamaica for the first time, them Jamaican men, they was in them rooms.
I bet.
They was in them rooms. Do you hear me? Them locals. And we knew too, cause when we go on a little tour, them girls, they was like, yeah.
Yeah, what?
Like, they was like, woo, type of thing.
Well, what?
Like, yeah, they got it in the night before. I'm like, woo, I'm protected. I am protected.
Yeah, so
I ain't fall for
Alicia probably was on a couple of them trips too. And then you know what?
Now, why you didn't put her on the trip? Where
Got
the music
to.
video
Got
at? Where
to.
the music video at?
You ain't tell me about no music.
Yes, I did.
What? Who? What? Who? What?
I thought we were playing something.
You
we
ain't
got playlists. We got 4-page letter. We got. We're gonna move on from this. We're gonna leave Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats happy.
Yeah, I would have switched cheese, Swiss Beats.
In they house.
And
they got a nice house too. You see?
And it's so sad. I don't give a fuck about that house. It's so sad because I know a nigga ain't got no choice but to act like that shit don't bother him. Because what is he gonna do? He gonna stay with her. They got kids, all this shit. Of course. And then I don't tell him what he done compromised. Cause the industry is the industry at the end of the day. So that's what be bothering me so much because people follow them so much.
So you'll break up with your mate from that move, that 5-second move?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why we fucked up as a generation now.
And listen. And it ain't because of me.
If that small thing.
That's the problem. We don't got no principles and no goddamn standards and no morals. That's the problem. The shit that people look at as small is fucking huge when it comes to the principle. And that's why it is the way it is.
Listen, it's so much going on in the world. If you break up with your mate for for that small thing when everything else been good.
You don't respect me.
That's petty.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be the goddamn Petty Kruger. Call me Petty Kruger. Because shit, I seen firsthand. I know ain't no woman in my family would have did no shit like that. They feel uncomfortable. Shit, me and my sister was watching the game together. She felt uncomfortable watching the shit. I'm telling you, man. I mean, hey, if shit, I'll be that. If, cause I'd rather be single than to deal with some shit like that. Hell no, because if the tables would turn, I would feel cringy. A woman on that type of time with me, I would feel cringy because I represent my wife. Hell no, ain't no woman finna be goddamn me twerking on me like that. Fuck no.
What y'all think in the comments? I've heard enough of Pierre opinion. You got video pulled up?
Nah, cause you interrupted me. I was trying to look it up.
So it's my fault.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to move on to the next subject?
I thought you wanted to play the goddamn video. Hell, make up your mind what you want to do now.
We can do the
Make up
video.
your mind what you want to do now.
We can do the video.
Already.
Let's go.
Hey, if you do a 5-page letter, you gotta at least respect that man. You wrote 4 pages. You telling me you can't goddamn not let a nigga grind up on you like that?
Shout out to my girl Aaliyah. Rest in peace. And I'm not sorry for the wait. My mama always told me that she wanted me to have a good man on my side. I used to say I couldn't find one if I tried. I used to tell her I found one, but I lied. I tried to keep a smile in the mask of my cries, but I didn't really know what it's supposed to be. All I know that I was lonely. Now he's holding me. Now I lost all control of me. If I was asked what I want in a man, it's like I didn't understand, but I never was a fan. If I'm sleeping with the enemy, the jealousy really triggered me. Thinking him and me would live happily ever after. But little did I know the little bastard really wasn't about shit. Once he got what he wanted, nigga really showed his ass right after. But that's a whole chapter behind me. I done let a real king find me. Yeah, I'm talking about the kind that's really good with wine and dining. Treat me real good, then he dine me. 6'9" me, now I'm riding. I might let him come right inside me. Wanna be up in the skin like Ivy. If I said all niggas ain't shit, I was lying. Finally found the one I can fight in. I'm excited. Talk all day and night with. Get my nightly, get me hot, get me flying. Got a glow coming right out of my body. Not for real. Really got a glow coming out my body. Like I'm really making songs about your career. Like, hey. My mama always told me to be careful who I fuck. And daddy wasn't around to tell me right. Right. Now I got my eyes on this one particular guy. I was in love, so I decided to write. Now I'm sending you a 4-page letter, but I put it in a song. Hope that you can sing along. I'ma send it to your phone. Bring it back to 05, make it put it in your ringtone. Tell that DJ run it back. This gonna be the new theme song. Write it on the D song. This gonna be a you and me song. It's the same OG song, same OG song. Me and you, we gon' be some. Lay way back, moon days, getting blazed, getting blowed. You came through for me, so I know you 10 toes. I done brought a Leah back, but I switch flows. You know how I go, how I do. We done fuck the world about the blue. It's a lot of niggas turn blue, but that ain't got shit to do with me and you. We are influence, and if it's us against the world, then fuck it, let's do it. Cause we gon' have some kids, and our kids gon' have some kids that's gon' have some kids, and we gon' be the ancestors. I'm sending you a 4-page letter, but I put it in a song. Hope that you can sing along. I'ma send it to your phone. Bring it back to 05, make it put it on your ringtone. Now, for you better put that shit on your ringtone for real. We was at 05. You better shit. You better put that shit on there. If we was back at 05, but you know, we ain't back at 05, so I can't, you know, really judge the situation, you know, but from my correlation to the situation is emancipation. And I don't even know if they go, but I'm gonna look it up right after this. Yeah, I'm lethal. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. I'm not sorry for the wait, and that's for real. Y'all need to wake the fuck up if you haven't already. For real. And I don't mean to cuss you out, like for real. Cause I'm a sweetheart. And I'm an angel on earth. You know what I'm saying? And I don't come with ill intentions, you know what I'm saying? I was God sent. I was sent. I'm one of the chosen ones. You better believe it.
You better believe it.
You better believe it. All right.
Who was that, Lethal?
That was Lethal.
Oh.
4-page letter.
I heard that. Listen, man, if you gonna write 4 if you was that serious to write 4
4
you gonna
pages.
respect something too.
4 pages.
Do you have something
4
from the
pages.
brewery?
If you was an animal, would you rather be flying? Would you rather have wings to fly or fins to fish? I mean, to swim. Would you rather be a water animal or a flying animal? Ooh, ooh,
I'd rather
ooh.
fly.
And why?
Now, I feel like I can't say, but I can't back it up. But in my first mind, I would say, as far as survival wise, I would probably do the fins to be able to swim as a. I'm just think I don't know. I just think like I would have more options available eating wise underwater. But when you ask the question,
Is it because you like seafood?
flying just feels like freedom to me.
Mm-hmm.
But no, not because I like seafood. I'm not crazy about seafood, even though I like my fish fried hard. And I like my king crab legs and the sauce or whatever,
Yeah.
and, you know, shrimp and sausage and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not crazy about it, but I do like it. But I'm just thinking about the availability of the food being on hand and
Yeah.
close and all that stuff
Right.
as far as underwater. But initially, when I hear fins or wings, I hear wings because it just automatically feels like I'm free
Yeah.
to fly. It's just freedom, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's plenty of stuff, you know, I can swoop down and eat too,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would go with the flying.
Yeah. Me too. I would fly too. I just feel like it's just more freedom with that. If
Yeah.
I want to get wet, I'll dip off in the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know how it would be to live in water. It sounds like it'd be pretty though.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess it depends on what you is because
I watch
it ain't
those
pretty
shows
if
where
you
they
run it all
have
your life.
those top-notch cameras and they show everything underwater.
Yeah.
It's like a whole nother planet, basically, you know? That you, like, especially when they came out with that Planet Earth shit, because it shit just they show on that motherfucker that you would never either fathom to see, you know? So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty dope. Tyrese.
Yeah, Tyrese went on a rant again.
I'm a little tired of Tyrese.
Yeah, I really need to unfollow him because he always on the rant. He really
That's
always
what
on
I'm
the
saying.
rant.
It's like, bro, And I don't got no empathy for him. I can't have. Listen, you was Baby Boy, bro. You was Transformers, Fast and Furious. You was in all these fucking movies. The women love you, bro. How do you keep on getting with these nothing assholes and you keep on getting your fucking heart broke, bro? I don't got no empathy. A nigga with that much status should not be going through and is emotionally unstable and putting every feeling on the internet. It's just sad as fuck to watch.
It is. Sometimes I be wondering, like, is it a catch to it? Because again, he's one of them people like the celebrities. We look at them. We looked at them differently before social media. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have nothing to attach them to other than their talent. But Tyrese, I used to have a crush on him, all type of stuff. But baby, I look at him totally different. I mean, because it's just like, and it's not about, I mean, because it was a big thing when he was crying that time about, with his baby and stuff like that. And, you know what I'm saying? It is a real thing that, men have feelings too. But it's also like there should be some kind of boundaries of the stuff that you put online, that you post online. And even in that situation, he posted him crying. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not taking away the fact that you probably was sad and you probably was crying. But that take a lot to actually pick up the phone, put it in your face, then cry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that just, I don't know, that shows a lot of your character. Yeah. He said, my Super Bowl plans are power outage in my neighborhood, so I'm going at them. And me and Zelly just broke up over some dumb shit. Remember this. She demanded that I cancel my album because there's too many songs about my ex on there. Fuck does that even mean?
You know what it means.
When I seen that post, and I'm like, bruh.
I ain't see it. I just heard about it.
I seen the post. Well,
so when I heard about it, I went to check it out.
Yeah.
Cause I really thought like, okay, maybe there's somebody that isn't just, cause people be trolling, people be making shit up.
Right.
So I had to go see for myself. But it's like, in 2023 and 2024, everything that a man do is sassy, right?
Yeah.
But that is what you call sassy. That is what somebody should call sassy. That is. See, people see the things that get misconstrued is like, okay, a lot of women is like anything that is not going in their favor. I'm gonna call this nigga sassy to, make them feel guilty, make them flip, whatever the case may be, whatever.
Right.
So it's like the whole sad shit has been blown out of proportion. But the concept of sassy directly reflects how he handled it, how he be handling his situations. That sassy, my nigga. You got with that girl. Mm-hmm. You got with that girl, man. You got with her. So what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? How old are you? How old is he?
Old.
So why do you have complaints? Even if you found out she was full of shit, why do you have complaints? That's a part of, at this point, like you said, he old. It's a part of life.
He 45.
It's a part of life, man. Take that on the chin. Don't be trying to make her look bad, nigga. You wanted her.
And it's like this is not the first time he done broke up with her publicly or say that she broke up with him. I mean, we didn't heard stories that we did not ask for.
What do you expect us to do?
For real.
Y'all, mind you, what the fuck is that?
Now you want to pull us into it. We wasn't a part of y'all luxury life. And when it was up, we wasn't a part of it.
So, because your feelings hurt, you want to make her to be the bad guy? You want the people to jump on her and trash her. Trash and down somebody that you wanted, that you love, nigga. Mm-hmm. But guess what? I bet you it was, I ain't going through the comments, but I bet you it's a lot of motherfuckers in them comments that is agreeing and shucking and jiving because they're waiting on their chance. And those type of people are the same people that niggas like that do what they do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the reason. Mm-hmm. That's the reason. Because guess what? People don't care about the real no more. People care about the real is long gone. People care about status. People care about money. Do you know that? Because listen, when it comes to Alicia Keys and Usher, I respect in Swizz Beatz, I respect somebody that got something of substance to say. This is the reason why I feel like that wasn't as bad, or this is the reason why I feel like you're overthinking it. Mm-hmm. But the most comments that I've seen was he's secure and fuck what poor people think. They rich. They're rich, so fuck what poor people think, basically. That was the thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, I respect somebody's opinion that ain't my opinion. Even though I disagree with it, I respect it. It's your opinion. You're entitled to that. Mm-hmm. But the masses of the people that have something to say that, I was like, damn. Most people think less of themselves because they're not rich. Hmm. Most people think less of themselves because they don't got the money that they think the people that they look up to have. They think that their life value is less than because they don't live the life that it looks like the people that they fuck with and follow lives. Because the most comments that said something about fuck that because they rich and we broke had the most likes, the most loves. And that's sad. That is sad. That is so motherfucking sad, man. And you know what? I was watching Marquise watch the Mr. Kane interview that I was telling you about earlier, man. And the most profound thing that I hung on to that he said was he was like, sometimes fake love feel good when you ain't never had no love.
Right.
And that hit so hard because I feel like a lot of people that don't stand for nothing, that easily swayed and compare their life and gauge it based off of these celebrities, that they feel like that because they ain't had no love. Versus, you know, I was raised on love.
Yeah.
I was raised on real love, and you know, I never sit around and be like, damn, what am I gonna eat tonight? As a kid, now I done had some adult situations like that, but as a kid growing up, I ain't never thought, damn, am I gonna be able to have a Christmas present? Am I gonna be able to have a birthday present? Am I gonna be able to go to the game and have something to have the money to buy something to eat while we out of town? Am I gonna have school clothes this year? I ain't never had that situation. You know, so it's like, okay, a lot of the people that really kind of thrive on trying to buy or trying to overcompensate themselves to get some love, maybe they got to be what it is then.
Yeah.
Cause they never really felt no real love. So the fake love or any love that they can get,
Yeah.
They'll do whatever for it. That's what I got from it, and that's a sad situation.
It do. I mean,
You know?
it makes sense.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
He said sometimes fake love feel good. We ain't never had no love.
Mm,
Damn,
that's tough.
that shit hit me. I ain't gonna lie. But I wanted to shout him out too. I seen him on D-Dirt shit, and shout out to D-Dirt too, cause D-Dirt showed Dooms a lot of love. I never knew this. He talked about how much he loved Dooms so much, saying Dooms his favorite goddamn town in Arkansas besides Mount Holly. And I never knew that. I just knew he showed me love. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the opportunity that he, provided for me or whatever and shit like that. But man, for this man to be 45, doing music and on his way into the big house behind that G-Wall, for 6 years, he say, I never heard no man with the spirit that he has and the accountability that he had. I talk about accountability so much, man, and I press that issue so much because it's so important for you to really capitalize and be your best self and to grow in your own journey. Accountability is the most important part because without the accountability, you got a lot of distractions. You off your mark. You're not focused. You can't be focused.
You're not going to truly elevate.
You're not without the accountability because you're going to be thinking of excuses.
Right. You going to always look outside yourself for the problem when.
Listen, man. Dirt say, man, middle finger to Miss Governor Huckabee. And I feel the same way. Middle finger to that bitch. Middle finger to her. But guess what Kane say?
What?
Kane say, yeah, but then you got accountability.
Right.
He was like, I wasn't saying that and I wasn't complaining when I was buying the bottles back to back.
Yeah.
When I was, doing everything I wanted to do. When I was feeding my people, when I was, having my way.
Right.
I wasn't saying that. This is a part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I take that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody, operated outside of the realms of, the street codes, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn me, they need to be told on, but it's double before dishonor with me, so I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
His whole interview was like me taking it and me like really getting my. He said I don't even want no Grammy. I ain't trying to go and take the music to the top and be on the top charts. Mm-hmm. He said this is therapy for me. I do it for the love of it because if I can get somebody attention, if I can change somebody's mind, if I can connect and get to one person, one soul, I've done enough because this is my passion.
Yeah.
He said, I'm focused on getting into heaven. He said, I'm thankful for this sentencing because of the shit I done got away with.
Yeah.
He said, motherfucker could be going to my wake. Motherfucker could be saying R.I.P. Kane. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm. He said, this gonna sit me down and get my mind, body, and soul right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, he talked like a man that has changed his life and getting out. He don't talk like no man that's on his way in. And when I heard that, man, I just had to goddamn salute him for that because, most people don't have that accountability in them. They don't have it. Yeah. They always find a way to point the finger at somebody.
And that just lets you know that he gonna come out a better man.
Yeah.
Cause you have to even going to jail, going to prison, that can be a sad thing. But if you look at it in a different way, you can look just like how he was looking at it. This could probably be my come up. This could probably be my time with myself where I can get my craft and stuff together. You know what I'm saying? And you really got to go into it with that. Because if you go in there with that criminal mindset, you probably going to come out, ain't learned nothing.
Yeah.
Or you probably going to be in there struggling, just got your mind on the wrong thing. You distracted with the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
Cause I got some people locked up, and I have people locked up where I'm like, they seem like they doing the right things. They studying and you know what I'm saying. They working on their craft. They working on they self. But then you got other people that's like steady, got that mentality, and it's like, bruh, you ain't learned yet.
I ain't learned yet.
You ain't learned yet. So you really have to go in with that mindset. And like, God is, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's, even though prison may seem like the worst thing, but sometimes you can look at it like, this my second chance to get it right, you know? Because like he said, he could be in the grave, so kudos to Marquise, man. My interaction that I've had with him, we've done a little work together, and you know what I'm saying, it was everything was all positive, it was all love, so shout out to him for sure.
Facts.
And then we got speaking of prison, we got the man say he was charging women $2,500 done to visit him in prison.
Yeah, I seen her. Did you see the rant? Did you see the video?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay. Yeah. I seen the video. He was like, he was charging women $2,500 to even come and visit him. He was saying that he had planned to make his first $100,000 straight off women when he got out. And he said his reason was because the women can't get what he had and what he provided outside of the cell. So he was like, he looked at it a certain way, he talked a certain way, he made women feel a certain way where they would have to pay their money because they wouldn't get it nowhere else.
Wow.
And I just threw that in the
So was
queue.
he actually getting paid?
Yeah. Yes.
Hey man, listen. All I ask is teach me your ways.
So, I just really threw it in there in the queue because I just wanted to hear what the women had to think about that. I ain't gonna lie, I've been aware of outrageous things like that happening and shit, but I just never understood or knew like a woman's thinking to like be about this shit. And that's kind of hard to wrap my mind around it because I done fuck with women that was generous, but I never really accepted a whole lot of things because if I was down on my luck or something, I went to my mama house, I went to my family. I never leached off a woman before, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even when I could do that, but I just knew that I would feel less than a man. So I'd rather have my mama I would rather depend on my mama for whatever the case as an adult versus, have those thoughts where, damn, I'm staying with this woman and she provide my every need.
Mm-hmm.
That just didn't sit right with me, so I never did that. I never done that. It's no woman out there could be like, yeah, he stayed with me. I gave him my taxes and I did such and such. You know what I mean? Like on some bummy shit. Never. Now my mama can say I done came to the house. You know what I mean? And shit like that. She wouldn't say that, but yeah. But I've come to find out that's rare. And it's a lot of niggas that, they plan to, dick a girl down to the point where they can just leech and draw everything out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I just threw that in there because it's like, damn. On the level that was, he said, I ain't never heard no shit like that. He said they gotta pay $2,500 like a down deposit type of shit just to even come get on a visit list. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's definitely amazing.
What you think about that? What y'all think about that in the comments, man? And come on now, and speak your real mind, man.
I mean,
shit.
These days, when I look at stuff and I analyze situations, me being a business owner and just a student of life, I'm always, especially in a situation like this, I need to learn how did you do this, because I'm not a big sales person. Like, even though my life is full of sales, like some people could, you know what I'm saying? Like I know I hold value.
You gotta do a little bit of finesse in the line with it. To be
You
a great one.
You do.
To be a great one.
A lot of these successful big social media gurus that then got all of this money and stuff, it's a slight jankiness in there.
You gotta have it.
You know what I'm saying?
To be tip top.
Yeah, and even I was a part of a business that thrived. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I ain't gonna say they thrive, but I was a door-to-door salesman for about 6-7 months.
Yeah.
I went from San Antonio, El Paso, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Durango, Colorado, Arizona. I was through all that shit, being a salesman. And I wasn't selling too much of shit. I sales on here and there, but them folks take care of me, because at the end of the night, they do your thing, but they always give you, like, enough to, you know, get you a good little meal and some drink, basically.
Right.
You were going to get about $45. You know what I mean? So, shit.
I'm just like, teach me your ways. Because, like, man, like, because even like I've seen, man, I've been on the other side of being got. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't spend my money out on stuff, and then, you know, it's been marketed, you know, in such a way, but then when you get it, you be like, bro, this is what I paid for. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so all I just got to say is teach me your ways, baby. Because I got some value over here. I just need to learn how to sell it.
That's right.
Nah, but that's wild. That's pretty wild. And that just goes to show me that, I mean, a lot of women, they do just want some tender love and care, somebody to just talk to them, and you know what I'm saying? And that may satisfy them.
Well, do you got something to leave? Where we at?
We pretty much, we're done.
Okay, you got something to leave with the people?
I don't.
Tomorrow Valentine's Day. Tomorrow your husband's birthday. It's a big day tomorrow.
Well, this is what I'll say. Since tomorrow is Valentine's Day, work on your heart chakra, people.
Ooh.
Work on your heart chakra. And on Valentine's Day, whether you celebrate it or not, we'll be able to see who has their heart chakra aligned. Because we're going to have some people that's going to be bitter. You know, we're going to have some people that's going to be happy. And then we'll have some people that's going to be disappointed, you know? So, yeah, just get your heart chakra aligned. Once your heart chakra is aligned, whether you single, whether you just had a breakup or whatever, Valentine's Day should be a smooth day for you.
Amen.
Let's lead with love.
Nah, for real.
And that's all I got. You got anything?
I mean that was a hell of a message that you said. I remember it was a time where I'm still not big on Valentine's Day. But I feel like I was in error, huh?
I had a big yawn.
I feel like I was in error at a time. I mean, I'm not the same now, but it was a time where I just felt like because I didn't celebrate it, that I had to well, it's not punished, but basically it's kind of like punishing whoever you dealing with real tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even though it is what it is as far as the holiday goes, if you really rock with somebody
and they fool with it,
they should be able to feel the love on that day, regardless of what the underlying causes and everything behind that day and what it means and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a part of growing up, you know. So, yeah, if you one of those guys out there that feel like you don't fuck with Valentine's Day because of the underlying and the background of what it means, man, that's cool, but it's not about that. What you want to happen is if you fuck with somebody real tough in that way, intimately and romantically, and you know, you should do whatever you feel like is necessary to make them feel loved and good on that day. That's
Yeah.
what counts for them to feel like that. Whatever that may be. That may be a meal. That may be flowers. That may be going to the candle shop to make candles together.
Mhm.
Paint with a twist. Whatever the case may be, man. If you rock with her, make her feel loved on the day, because all her peers, all her friends, and everything. If she don't feel loved on the day, she. And I ain't saying that she should go off and fuck somebody or leave you or drop you, but you know, if you rock with her, she should be able to feel it, man.
Yeah.
You know, she should be able to
Facts.
feel it. So don't be like me. Don't be like me at that time. You know, cause at that time, that's, you know, I feel like if I don't fuck with it, that mean, you know, but I didn't consider the fact that, okay, but you do fuck with her.
Right.
Why can't she feel as good as, you know, her friends and her peers, that, you know? So it's just one of those things, man. You ain't gotta hoorah
Mhm.
and have a hotel with the pedals and
Right.
do the most just to
don't.
make her feel special to you,
Right.
you know. So I ain't telling y'all ugly ass, fake ass, tender ass niggas what to do, but I'm just giving you my suggestion. I was a person that was there. I grew from that, cause I don't rock with Valentine's Day like that. You know,
Yeah, I haven't been a big Valentine fan, but it's almost like a one thing that is like it's kind of tough too with social media, and like I never put a pressure on no man or nothing like that for Valentine's Day. But I will say a holiday, like if a man disappear on Valentine's Day,
you know what's happening.
yeah, you know, it's something else.
It ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, it's something
Y'all
else.
can make up that shit. Y'all can try to make up some excuses in y'all head, but it ain't nothing. It ain't, if he ain't working, it ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Please don't do that to yourself.
Yeah, and then I remember one Valentine I did like a photo shoot at my house. He never seen the face of the earth. And I just look back at that photo shoot like, why? But you know, this year, like I said, it's my man's birthday, so it's like it's a whole nother new meaning to Valentine's Day for me.
You
know
got
what
some
I'm
shit up
saying?
your sleeve, huh?
I do.
I heard that
You
shit.
know?
I know that's right. You heard about Rick Ross' girlfriend, right?
With the hamburger.
Did you see the aftermath?
What?
See, at first I seen that shit. I was like, hell yeah, cause a lot
He
of
left it
people
juicy.
a lot of people don't like hamburger helper.
Yeah.
They feel like that's a beneath them type of bullshit meal. But it might be a cheap meal, but I like hamburger helper. I cook hamburger helper for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when I seen it, I was like, that's what's happening right there. Even though she didn't have no chicken, no fish with it, no garlic bread, none of that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He might didn't want that.
Right.
I wish y'all let down this Rick Ross. But he was grateful. He said it's ready, boom, boom.
Right.
But I seen a video that he showed the aftermath, and he was like, she the first and only person in history
Yeah.
to fuck up some hamburger.
Oh, that's what he was saying. I ain't understand. God, dog.
Yeah.
How you messed that up?
And see, this is the thing though, right?
And then
People was down on her still, but I don't agree with that. Because she can work on that.
Right.
She tried. She put the effort to try to make him a meal, even though she can't cook. That's cool. Baby, we can work with your effort. Your effort means so fucking much. We can work with that if you listen. We can work with that. Shit, niggas is trying to get the effort. So it's women that thinking they eating and shit in the comment talking
Right.
about this girl, but fuck that. If a woman cooked for me and that shit was nasty, that would not be a bad thing because I can cook.
Yeah.
And I be grabbing shit for TikTok and other shit, my sister and shit. So we can get in the kitchen.
I think it's because of the girl herself
Fuck
and how
that.
she be posting
What
it.
you mean?
And his girl,
How's it be posting? What you mean?
well, she be like coming on there.
Ain't like she can cook?
No. Well, I mean, I know she had did a video of her serving him, and I guess she always do that when she serve him food or whatever. She like, yeah, you know, like, yeah, you see it type shit, you know. But and she also, I've been seeing her on the Shade Room. I don't follow her, but I've been seeing her on the Shade Room where she be like doing videos, and I don't know if she taking shots at Pretty V or whatever, but they was just.
That's crazy because people showed me her shit. I'm like, hold on, because I think somebody said it. I was like,
you know,
I thought
Pretty
he
V.
was with Pretty. I thought he was with Pretty V.
Right. I mean, Pretty V had said that she was with him at once upon a time. They did a photo shoot and all that stuff. But I guess the girlfriend did an interview or whatever, and somebody asked her, you know, compare her to Pretty V or whatever. And she was like, basically, everything that he do with me, he's never done with nobody else type of thing. And she be doing videos like basically flexing and stuff like that. And so I think that adds background to why people try to clown her.
And Rick Ross know better. He's a fellow Aquarius, so I know he observed how the girl move and you know, I don't know, man.
Yeah, she's young too. She's like in her young 20s, I think. So yeah, I think that's why they on her, cause of that situation.
Okay, well, y'all, you got 24
but
hours.
I ain't realized she messed up the hamburger helper, bro. Yeah. I thought it was good. It looked juicy.
It did. From the view I had, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It didn't look like it was no Velveeta in there. That's the only thing I was saying. Listen, I ain't listen, you will never catch me cooking no hamburger helper with no Velveeta cheese in it. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna catch me. And I'm gonna use damn near 2 pounds of the ground beef. You know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a hearty hamburger helper when I make it. Yeah. You know, and that's a big boy,
right?
So it kind of gave a little for sure type shit to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What he gonna eat that at 5 tablespoons? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm ready to get out of here. If you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right.